Hello and welcome again to Real to Real. October is Respect Life Month and, fittingly enough, also Down Syndrome Awareness Month. It's no secret that many expectant mothers feel pressured to abort after receiving a prenatal diagnosis of Down syndrome. But as Carolee McGrath discovered in speaking with two families, these children are not only a blessing, but have taught them what it means to love.
11-year-old Jacob Elmer gets his little sister off the bus most afternoons. 6-year-old Jessica is the baby girl of the family and has everyone wrapped around her finger.
Look at this.
Look at that.
A
Wow.
lot.
Oh, your snack bag. Okay.
Back.
Yep. That's it.
Jessica, who has Down syndrome, loves to draw.
Whoa.
Oh, who's that?
Lion.
Lion. What does the lion do?
Whoa.
Do it again. Do it again. What does the lion do?
Whoa.
That's right. She loves to write her letters, and she loves an audience. Say, Steve.
What is it?
See?
Apple tree?
Yeah.
Tina Elmer, Jessica's mom, says when doctors realized Jessica had markers for Down syndrome on the ultrasound, they were concerned.
When they had called and explained that there was some irregularities in the ultrasound, they were highly encouraging us to have further testing done and to make decisions quickly so that we could decide whether to terminate, which we were not interested in at all.
Tina says she and her husband Rick were scared about raising a child with special needs, but she wanted reassurance, some guidance, not pressure to get an abortion. Rick has 3 older children, making Jessica the baby of 6. The Elmers belong to St. Stanislaus Basilica Parish in Chicopee, but sometimes attend Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament Parish in Westfield, which is close to their home.
I think this is so important because of the pressure that we received when we first got the ultrasound report. Again, if we didn't have each other, if I was alone, if I was young, I just felt like it would have been so easy to just fall into the direction the doctors were pushing us.
October is Down Syndrome Awareness Month in addition to Respect Life Month. The Elmers say little Jessica has brought nothing but joy to everyone, a much different picture than was painted for them by medical professionals.
She's just like adorable, and wherever she goes, wherever she goes, she always spreads joy to the world, and she's just always active. She's always at baseball games making new friends. When I play hockey, she's always up in the stands, and before I play my game, I always walk over to there and put my hand on the glass, and then she would do the same. So then I would always pat it, and she would always start laughing.
Jessica sometimes walks the golf course with her dad and older brother Josh.
We couldn't imagine life without her. You know, she's, keeps us busy, keeps us young, keeps us on our toes, so.
Advocating for children and adults with Down syndrome is a very important part of the pro-life ministry. But the reality is most women who receive a prenatal diagnosis of Down syndrome choose to abort. According to the Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology, that number is 67% in the United States. In Iceland, nearly 100% of babies prenatally diagnosed with Down syndrome are aborted, according to the European Down Syndrome Association.
The doctors seem to push us more towards terminating the pregnancy than saying what options we really had. I mean, when we left the office, they made it sound like that was the only option.
Matthew Butler's mom, Michelle, was also told to make a decision when it was discovered that he had Down syndrome. 18 years later, he's crushing it at basketball.
He's USP basketball. He plays golf with his dad's friend quite a lot over at Edgewood. Does some Special Olympics basketball, soccer.
Matthew is the youngest of 5 children. He also plays the drums and is in the Westfield High School band. He loves WWE and John Cena. Last year, Michelle lost her husband, Mike. He and Matt were inseparable. How are you at golf?
Good, and I play golf with my dad's friends and brother.
Michelle says she hopes to help people see what the doctors clearly missed.
It's a human life. Regardless with a diagnosis or not, they're still just as important and loving and caring that just to have the diagnosis of, prenatal diagnosis of Down syndrome is not a death sentence. It's if I were to do it all over again, I would. My husband said to me, well, he's going to be the happiest kid alive. So, and it's true, he's a very happy kid. Brings a lot of joy to a lot of people's lives.
Both Matthew and Miss Jessica put a smile on people's faces without even trying. And they're certainly not defined by their diagnosis, but by God. Reporting for Reel to Reel in Westfield, I'm Carolee McGrath.